Hi there, my name is Kramer Wetzel. This is for Astrofish.net. This is for the week that's going to start Monday, March 16th, 2009. Welcome, one and all. Coming to you live from my friend's backyard in El Paso, Texas. This is one of those times that I really wish I could have a visual clue. One of those things that I'd really like to include some visual work here. I need one of those little add-ins. Hold on a minute. I'm going to go get one and I'll be right back. All right, we're going to do the visuals again. You ready for this? That's Venus. Venus has a little RX bite right now. Venus is retrograde. Got that? Venus is retrograde in Aries. Aries is a fire sign. Aries is a cardinal sign. All the cardinal signs are going to be feeling this Venus go retrograde. That's the way it goes. Matter of fact, we're all going to be feeling it. I've already given you the one great metaphor that I've come up for this. And I'm watching this because after working all weekend, my friends have decided they got to go paint one of the kids' room. And, you know, they were worrying about colors and painting while Venus is retrograde and all that sort of stuff. And I said, you've already selected the color. Now it's a matter of picking it up and putting it on the wall. You're ready for the work. And you know what? You're good at that. You can do the work part. It's the selecting the color. You don't want to be doing something like that when Venus is retrograde. It's a matter of watching what you do when this stuff is going on and how it's going on. That's one of the things I was going to look at. There's another thing that's going on, a really cool structure in the sky right now. And it's particularly pronounced this morning. It's going to carry on just sort of as an attitude. It's going to give you something to work with for the rest of this week. We've got Saturn on one side. Saturn's in Virgo right now going backwards. On the other side, we've got in Aquarius, we've got Jupiter and Neptune. And then on into Pisces, we've got Mars and Mercury and Uranus, and the Sun is right now in Pisces too. It's going to move into Aquarius in a couple of days, into Aries in a couple of days, but it's right now in Pisces. And then in Aries, like I said, we've got Venus retrograde. So we've got all this stuff that's all over here on one side, and then on the other side, we've got just one planet. This is called a bucket, and this makes for some real unstable energy. Things will go sailing along really fine for a little while, and all of a sudden, boom, something blows up, okay? And there's a lot of tension. How you deal with this tension is what's so important. That's green tea, all right? I'm drinking a little bit of green tea. It's been beautiful out here. I really like it out here. It's very peaceful. It's very calming for me. Got to do something that was real interesting this last weekend, too. There's a TV show, and I'll have more about this coming up. Matter of fact, there's some notes on the website now about it. There's a TV show that I got to partake in as well. And I was watching because the particular incident that was going on, when this was going on, there was an explosion of sorts. It was an emotional battle. It was one person against 5 or 6 people. You know what? The odds aren't good. And that's that Saturn on one side and then everybody else on the other side. It's even more appropriate because in this particular setting, or in this particular situation, it was a Saturn trigger that was going on. Now, talking about this because it's kind of interesting to look at from my point of view as an astrologer. How can you use this in the next couple of days? Realize that things will go sailing along smoothly for a little while. Maybe not the best that they could be, but they'll be okay. They'll go sailing along smoothly, and all of a sudden something's going to trigger you. Don't blow up. Take a step back. Just move back half a pace and think about it. I suggest green tea. That's literally what I'm drinking right now is green tea. Why green tea? It's low in caffeine. It has some caffeine, but it's low in caffeine. If you get the good green tea, it has sort of a toasted rice flavor to it, or whatever you want to call that. It's all green tea to me. It doesn't matter. But a little bit of green tea has a calming effect and a chance to slow down long enough to make an accurate assessment. And that's what this is about. Don't go off doing something that you're going to be sorry for a little bit later. You know what? With that in mind, I suggest green tea. And remember that Venus is retrograde. We can't do anything about that. It's how we choose to react. Good luck. Y'all have a good week now, you hear?